Hey guys, it's Miss Vance again. I am here with another video, and I had some more questions that you all sent me on Canvas, so I'm going to hopefully answer those. And again, if you all have any more questions, just go ahead and send those to me. So the first one I have is about stuff that's been left in lockers. I have stuff that I left in my room too. So I assume that when they figure out what they're going to do about how they let people in, then they will send that information out. They'll be able to let me back in my room, and they'll be able to let you guys back in the schools. But until now, we all have to stay away from the school, and eventually we will be able to reclaim our belongings. So fingers crossed it'll be sometime soon. There is another question, is when we come back from the 2 weeks that we're off, will we have to extend school for another 2 weeks? That's a very good question. I don't know that. I wish I did know that. I don't know how it'll work with how they are changing school around. Like, how will that change our summer break and everything? That's a very good question, and that's probably something that they're going to, you know, that's really just something I can't answer because different schools started at different times of the year. Different schools, like every school is required to go to school for a certain amount of time, and then each school does it a certain way. They either do that by going to school a certain number of minutes every day, a certain number of hours every day, or a certain number of days of the year. And then schools have that, like every district does that in their own sort of way, if that makes sense. So the state makes one, like they say you have to do it this amount of time, and then each district does one thing. That's how a district may start one day or go another day, or some districts are off one day, and your friends who go to another district may be in one day when we're out, or we're out when they're in, things like that, because schools are allowed to set their own sorts of schedules. So they will, Broken Arrow will look to the state for guidance on that, and then we'll get information from there. So I really don't know how it will, how we will make up that time, if we will make up that time, if the last day of school will be made up in a certain way. I really don't know. It's a really good question, though. I have another question. Will we be doing finals still? I assume that. Again, that's information that'll be forthcoming. That we will be testing over, not like our state testing, but just testing in each class to be like, okay, this is what we did in this class. Let's do an exam to wrap up what we did this semester or this year, depending on what kind of class it is. Let's see, I have another question. Isn't Tulsa Public Schools closing for the rest of the year? So all of the schools are closed for a certain amount of time. All the schools are closed until April, let's see, 3rd, as of right now. And the State Department of Education is having a meeting on Wednesday. So today is Monday. They're meeting on Wednesday in order to decide what we're going to do with the rest of our time in the school year. So the entire state of Oklahoma is trying to come to a decision as to how we're going to finish out the school year. So we are doing our best to figure out how we're going to do that. So in Broken Arrow, we have Canvas to help us with that. We a combination of Canvas and other sorts of things to help us finish out things like turning in our schoolwork and things like that. So other districts may have Canvas as well, but other districts may not have Canvas. So we're using the time between Wednesday and April 3rd to figure out how each district is going to finish out the rest of their school year. Let's see. Okay, a quick question about Duolingo. Okay, so making sure about where we earn our XP. So if you're having a quick question about Duolingo, here's a good question about Duolingo. Where you click on Duolingo makes all the difference. So if you click on Duolingo anywhere but the center area, like shopping or schools or family or restaurants, then there's not necessarily a guarantee that you're going to earn XP that count towards like the completion of your circle thing, which is your assignment that's automatically loaded for you. So if you click on the barbell and that says practice, those practice points with the little barbell that's like strengthen your skills, those you're gaining XP, but those don't count towards your assignment XP. So you're gaining like Duolingo XP, but not assignment XP. If you do a story on Duolingo, you are gaining Duolingo XP, but you are not gaining assignment XP. So the best way to guarantee that you get assignment XP is if you click on one of the choices, whether it's introduction or family, things like that, and go through the levels like that. Those will for sure get you the XP that you need on your Duolingo. Okay, so let me know if you have any more questions. And if I didn't answer your question in this video, or if this video has given you a whole brand new question, then let me know and I will answer your question. All right, see you guys later. Bye.